13,000, 76,000, 40 billion. These three numbers have a significant commonality, and it is all preventable. 13,000 lives are lost each year due to speeding, whether it's a driver or an innocent bystander. In the USA, it costs society more than $76,000 for every minute you gain by speeding, and crashes where speed is an issue cost society more than 40 billion annually, mainly property damage. So do you think it pays to speed even a little? Most people think that the most common place for people to speed is a highway, where high rate of speed is already in effect, 65 miles an hour or greater. But that's not the case. More than 47% speed on roads that are 50 miles an hour or less. More than 20% speed on roads that are 35 miles an hour or less. The slow speed limit is there for a reason, especially in school zones, and even those areas that get speeders too. On Air Force installations, if you are caught speeding in a school zone, your driving privileges on base are revoked for 1 year minimum, then you have disciplinary actions, plus a nice visit with the commander. All right. Excuse me. Here are a few facts to get you thinking. In the USA, people pay more than $6 billion in speeding fines. The average cost of a speeding ticket is anywhere from $150 to $1,000, depending on the speed, location, and that's not including court costs and insurance. For every 5 miles an hour over 60 miles an hour, you pay an extra 24 cents per gallon. The faster you go, the more you burn, the quicker you fill up your tank. And the last one, I'll use me as an example. I drive 10 miles to work at 60 miles an hour. That should take me about 10 minutes with no traffic. If I increase my speed to 70 miles an hour, how much time do you think I save? It's actually less than 1 minute. Speeding doesn't save you that much time. But why do people insist on going faster than the speed limit? The most common answers are that they are late or in a rush to be somewhere. Some people are not paying attention and accelerate a bit too much. Many don't think the laws apply to them, and more yet think that they're driving isn't dangerous. What crosses most people's minds is that they won't get caught. Tell that to the two people I saw pulled over this morning. Speeding occurs in 33% of all fatal car crashes and is also the third leading contributing factor in traffic accidents behind distracted driving and impaired driving. The ones that are most at risk, according to the NHTSA statistics, 39% male drivers aged 15 to 20 were speeding at the time of their fatal car crash. Now, for those that are here locally, let's bring this a little bit closer to home. We live in Alaska. There are many similarities between here and the lower 48, with a few exceptions, mainly winter driving. Up here in Alaska, we have 3 seasons: winter, summer, and road construction. The fall is Alaska's rainy season, and that's where we are at greatest risk for hydroplaning or aquaplaning. Cars aquaplane at speeds about 53 miles an hour, where water pools at a depth of at least 1/10 of an inch over a distance of 30 feet or more. Here, it's a bit worse. On our roads, we have what's called stud ruts. Stud ruts are formed by high traffic plus studded tires, and that's what most people in Alaska have during the year. The reason most people use studded tires is because of the snow that we get here. It gets so compacted and turns into ice very quickly. Unlike the lower 48, the DOT here uses small rocks for traction rather than sand and salt. They don't use sand or salt due to local wildlife that come to eat the salt off the roads. They then have a tendency to get hit. Now, a bit off track, but for a reason. Last winter in 2015, the first snowfall was less than an inch, but people didn't bother to slow down. There were more than 100 reported vehicle accidents in Anchorage in less than 6 hours. People still thought they could drive the speed limit and be okay. The dangers of speeding are certainly well known to most drivers, and either end up getting a ticket for speeding from law enforcement or being part of an accident due to reckless driving, or even have a loved one be a victim of excessive speeding. So please, on your way home, make a conscious decision to take it easy. Your home isn't going anywhere. Thank you.